Off the Cuff Radio Play is brought to you by
Rad Pads. Protect your bum from the ever-approaching nuclear war.
Ow! Ow!
What happened?
Oh, it's my bum and these bombs. My butt just can't take the bombs.
You know what? It's not the first time I've heard that this year.
Well, what are we gonna do about it, hon?
I guess we're gonna have to go shopping.
All right. Oh my gosh, what is that
Look at
product?
it. Rad Pads. Protect your butt from nuclear war.
Well, let me try it on.
All right.
Oh my god, my bum feels better already. Ah, aliens!
Your butt's okay though.
Yeah, that's good.
Rad Pads, brought to you by impending nuclear war. Hello and welcome to Off the Cuff Radio Play, the Chicago-based improvised theater podcast where we perform a radio play based on your submissions. I am your host, Ryan Weekman, and this is episode 2 of season 1. Today's episode features 5 artists. First we have our returning actors, Katie and Greg.
Hello.
Hi.
And then we have 3 new artists that I'm going to have introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Allison.
And I'm Jack. What's up, y'all? My name's Connor.
Welcome, guys. So, for those who don't know how Off the Cuff Radio Play works, we are putting on an improvised radio play with 3 10 to 15 minute acts. Everything you're about to hear is completely unplanned and unrehearsed. Before we begin the show, we will draw from submissions submitted by you guys. These submissions cover 5 topics, which are title of show, genre, characters, implements, and sponsors. The title of the show, genre, and characters are pretty self-explanatory. The sponsors are just like the ones you heard at the beginning of the show. We will draw those and perform them in between each act. And then we will also draw implements throughout the show, and implements are best described as plot twists that range from a sound effect to an event, or a specific action of a character, or a change in setting. It can be really anything, and the actors must stop exactly what they're doing, listen to the implement, and include it right into the play. When you hear the sound, that means that it's time to stop and listen to the implement, and then immediately go back into the show. So I will be your stage manager. You will hear me narrate throughout the show. I will pause and read the implements. I will also introduce the setting. And right now we're going to draw character names. So whoever has the character bowl, go ahead and pick.
Melanie Two Sheds Phillips, 28. A mouse. Amateur novelist. Emphasis on amateur.
Uki, 12, aspiring kid detective who speaks in spoonerism.
I am going to be playing Lance Gentile, 42, an overzealous hardware store clerk.
Rob, a boring male who has gone complacent.
Ageless. And I'm Allison, in case you forgot, but today I'm going to be Danielle Gropduster, an escaped convict trying to prove her innocence.
Okay, so now that we've got a character established, why don't we go around once more and say your name along with your character name.
I am Melanie Two Sheds Phillips, 28. A mouse. Amateur novelist. Emphasis on amateur.
Uki, 12, aspiring kid detective who speaks in spoonerisms.
My name's Connor, but really my name's Lance Gentile, 42, an overzealous hardware store clerk.
And I'm Jack, and I'll be playing Rob, a boring male who has gone complacent.
And I'm Allison, moonlighting as Danielle Gropduster, an escaped convict trying to prove her innocence.
Great, so now we have all our characters established. We're going to move ahead and draw our genre.
And the genre for today's performance is Victorian drama.
Okay, so now that we have our genre established, why don't we go ahead and draw the title of the show?
A dog on a cold cloth canopy.
Welcome to Off the Cuff Radio Play's episode of A Dog on a Cold Cloth Canopy, a Victorian drama. We open up on a manor. It is old and dusty and old. We see Lance and Rob sitting in the drawing room. Lights up.
Rob, the leg on the sofa is broken again.
Oh God.
You've been sitting on the sofa for far too long, Rob.
Listen, Lance, I know, and I can't help it.
I'm actually very thankful that you've been sitting on this sofa for so long because it gives me a chance to fix things. Because I love fixing broken sofas. I love buying hardware items such as hammers, nails, Victorian glue.
And that's why I fell in love with you, Lance. That's what first drew me to you.
But this time does not know or approve of the love of two gentlemen. What will society say if they find out what we've been doing upon this sofa?
It is not us to decide.
Danielle enters, screaming.
Oh, tits! I didn't know there was anyone in here! What in the hell is going on? I come in here looking for my Rob, my husband, and what do I find here? I find these two gents talking about furniture. Rob, what are you doing?
Just
Talking about glue?
glue the leg I've broken the leg again.
You should be gluing my heart back together because it's broken from your antics. I come back after 5 years in the can. Did you try and bail me out? No! Not once!
Love, I've been busy.
Right, so, Lance, from the hardware store, is it?
Yes, of course. I just came by to fix the sofa and perhaps fix an ottoman or a bookshelf. Nothing romantic at all.
Well, everything is broken since I've been gone. Get to work then. I'll be back in the kitchen getting some spot of tea. I've got to get off me feet. I walked 10 miles back from the prison when they let me out. I'm still in my prison stripes and everything.
Okay, what, honey, Danielle, it's the one. Oh, Lance, she almost found out that. She almost found out.
You have such a beautiful wife. I can see why altogether. The sex appeal is palpable.
She does have quite the sex appeal, but not as dashingly put together as you are, man.
Right, so I'm making a spot of tea in there. And what do I see next to the kettle?
My screwdriver?
Exactly! You have no business leaving it in there. Rob, what's going on here? Have you been carrying on the dog smuggling operation with a new partner without me?
No, of course. No, darling, no.
So where are the dogs then?
They're
The dog house was broken and they got out. They ran away, and that's why Rob called me to fix the dog house because the dogs are gone.
We're going to have to start all over. If we're going to have a true criminal circle here, we're going to need some new dog houses. Right, so Lance is part of the operation now, is he?
Yes.
Yes, I'm very happy to be part of this dog smuggling operation.
That's right. No one in all Liverpool can compare with us. We're the biggest dog running scheme in the game.
Absolutely, and I'm frankly honoured to be brought in. This sounds like a much better job than the hardware store. Frankly, I feel like I'll be making tuppence to the pound.
That's right, tuppence to the pound. That's what my old mum always used to say.
The room fills with smoke.
I forgot that I left this fizzy gig in here.
No, that's a fizzy.
I was experimenting on another one of my contraptions that I was trying to show Rob over here.
Well, we'd better get out.
Yeah,
The place is going up in flames,
catch the
isn't
black
it?
lung. quick, let's go into the backyard.
The group exits into the backyard.
Well, there's my family home that I had because I married Rob. Up in flames.
Mummy, you left me in the house that was on fire. You did.
Uki exits the house that is now in flames.
You left me in the house, Mummy. The bouse is hurting. The bouse is hurting.
Oh, you little shite. That's what you got legs for, innit?
I didn't know you had a son.
I've been keeping some things.
And who is this? Who is this man here?
Hello, my name's Lance.
Lance.
He's our new intern.
Burn your house down, apparently.
He'll be helping us with the family business. You know, the one where Mummy asks you to go out in the streets and cut nice people's purse strings.
Yes, I know of the family business. About the cutting the purse string.
Yeah, you know, I'd almost managed to forget I had a son while I was in the slammer, but here we are.
Oh, right. It's good to see you again, Mummy. What's it been in 5 years?
Exactly, Oki. I'm impressed you knew that. You're not very bright.
Seems like many of the men in your life are not very bright.
You know, I do what I can.
What happened to all the dogs? Didn't we have dogs?
Well, okay, we smuggled them. We did. We into
What he means to say is, sometimes a dog will get really old and decide to go live with its family. All our dogs went to go live with their family. But don't worry, Oki, we'll get some new dogs. You'll have playmates right soon enough. Isn't that right, Rob? Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's right. Right. So, Lance, is it?
Yes, of course.
Right. So, how will we be getting the new dogs?
Well, first we need a place to put the dogs. So I propose we run down to the local shipyard
Right.
and buy lots of dog containing supplies, wood, nets.
Shipyard. We'll have to be careful. You see, I'm not technically supposed to be out of the slammer, so shipyard's a bit close to the prisons. Might have a bit of a to-do with the guards and whatnot.
But wait, look at these footprints here, Mummy. The footprints are not leading toward the road. They're in the opposite direction. I believe the cog's been kidnapped.
I think you might have to explain what you mean there.
I believe the dogs have been kidnapped, Mummy.
Oh, land's sakes! That's terrible. Who could have done it?
I don't know, but it seems like a case only I can solve.
A character reveals a secret locket.
Uki, this locket was from your real dad.
My real dad?
And I think that now that you're leading the case, you deserve to have it and know who you really are.
Yeah, tell him. It's fine. Tell him.
That's right.
Wait, who am I, Mummy?
Your real father is Charles Dickens.
Doll's chickens? My real father is Doll's chickens?
Exactly. Explains your way with words, love.
Oh my goodness.
Well, congratulations. That feels like a cause for celebration, if you ask me.
I know it was a wild night.
Oh, yes, it seems so. So it turns out you don't have a son after all, Rob. That makes
No.
things much easier in your
No,
life
it's not.
alone.
Yeah. Yes.
Like he said, secrets make no friends.
Did you say that day? I mean, Rob.
Yes, son. You can call me Rob now. That's appropriate.
Okay, Rob. Can I meet my real daddy? Doll's chickens.
He's very dead, Uki.
Uh,
Quite dead.
when did he die?
Recently.
Like yesterday?
Well, it is Victorian times, so yes.
Right.
Yesterday.
And is that why you
It was the
escaped?
diversion. I had to escape to go to his funeral and prove my innocence.
And the funeral was yesterday as well.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, I got out and I went straight there, and then I took a lorry here. Here.
Seems like she's had one too many drops from the old woman's bucket.
Well, you know, when you're in prison and only drinking bathtub wine, and then you
Absolutely.
get out and go to a party.
A character metaphorically monologues about the situation.
You know, I always thought that you, Rob, my waddy, were my daddy. But now I see that I've been fighting a liar under you this whole time. I'm sorry, lighting a fire under you this whole time. There's really no more I can say about this situation. I thought Charles Dickens, Darl's chickens. No, Darl's chickens. What the hell was I talking about?
It's
Ruby, it's
alright,
alright.
Ruki.
He's got
We're
away
here for
with
you.
words.
He surely does.
Melanie enters with a puppy.
Come along, puppy. It's your puppy. Everybody, I know that I'm your next door neighbour, but I would like to introduce my new puppy. His name's Puppy.
That's a real nice puppy you got there,
Isn't
Melanie.
he great? I love him.
Yeah. It's been a long time, Melanie. How you been?
It's been almost 5 years,
It
hasn't
sure
it?
has. I've just been out for a walk.
For 5 years.
For 5 years. Anyway, how's that drunken husband of yours, huh?
He's dead.
Oh, good.
So it sounds like you will be needing somebody to come around and do some more repairs rather soon, yes?
Absolutely. All right, I'm going to get on with my walk with my puppy.
Wait a minute. Where did you get that puppy?
I just got him yesterday.
You sure it wasn't one of ours?
He's a puppy. I don't think so. He's brand new. Goodbye.
Melanie exits.
It's not one of our puppies, Mummy.
Of course not, Hookie. What? Melody's nice. Sure, her novels are a bit on the erotic side, but she's a lovely girl. I don't think she'll be stealing one of our puppies.
There's something about her. I don't trust her.
It's the hat, isn't it?
It is the hat.
Anyone who wears a hat more than 3 feet tall does seem a bit suspicious,
I must
don't
say
they?
it is quite a structural wonder. I'd love to get up in there and see how its framework is structured.
Perhaps instead of the shipyard, we should pay her a visit, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
That's my son.
They all mash their fists together.
I think we should visit your neighbour.
The characters need to dance out some tension.
But before we go, I must ask everyone to do a foxtrot.
Well, of course, it's the classic coming home from prison foxtrot.
And celebrating your dead child's father.
Hooray, a
Celebrate-
toxtrot. A toxtrot.
Yes, Oogie, a
A
foxtrot.
toxtrot.
Rob, yes, Lance.
May I have this dance?
Lance, do you think is it time to dance together in front of my wife?
It's the perfect cover.
Daniel?
If not now, we may never have a chance to dance again.
Fine, it's time.
Rob, Lance dance together in secrecy, but at the same time out in the open. The whole group dances, lights down. Off the Cuff Radio Play is brought to you by
Sticky Dicks Detective Union. Oh my husband's been murdered. Whoever can I turn to solve this case? What's that sound approaching? It
Hello there, ma'am.
Oh, Mom, I didn't see
I hope I
that.
didn't scare you, but
What's your name?
Sticky Dick.
Oh! Well, that just does my womanly skin convulsions just hearing that beautiful name. Can you help me solve my husband's
It
murder?
just so happens that I'm a private investigator.
Private investigator.
Yes, and I'm here to,
Investigate my privates?
that is what I'm here for.
Thank you, Sticky Dicks.
Sticky dicks. If you want them, just light your house on fire. We now return to Act 2 of A Dog on a Cold Cloth Canopy. We open up in Melanie's house. Uki and Danielle are snooping around her house. Lights up.
Mummy, this place gives me the creeps.
I know, Rookie, there's something about it. Thank you for the cup of tea, Melanie, darling. Just let us know when it's ready and we'll pop in the kitchen, alright?
Absolutely, thank you.
You're a sweetheart. She's the worst, isn't she?
She's
Rookie?
the worst. I can't stand her and her 3-foot hat.
She doesn't even take it off inside. It's right where?
It's the weirdest thing. She has to duck underneath the doors.
Proper strange.
Just take the hat off.
Maybe there's something hiding under the hat.
Think perhaps another dog it is.
Ookie, I think you might be on to something here.
Mummy, we must get that hat.
Right, mission, get the hat. 1, 2, 3, break.
Melanie enters with the tea.
Melanie,
Melanie.
darling.
I decided to bring the tea to you instead of you coming to the tea.
Well, that was very sweet of you. No ulterior motive, I'm sure.
No whatsoever.
Thank you, darling. Oh, that's good tea, that is.
Thank you. It's a blend that I've concocted while I was writing, actually.
Oh, that's right. You know, Melanie, we've lived next door to you for so many years now. We've never really properly gotten to know you at all. Well, what made you decide to write these quote-unquote romance novels?
Well, you see, those who can't do teach. So, since I have to force my love on animals instead of other men or women,
Character has a mental breakdown.
I just can't even go on anymore. I have to
Sweetheart.
spill it out onto the page. I can't. I just can't. I'm gonna be alone
Let me give you a big
forever.
hug and accidentally knock off your hat.
My hat!
Sorry, darling.
What is that on your head?
Don't look at it. No.
That looks like a Maltese Terrier, it does.
Why do you have Maltese Terriers on your head?
It's just my hair. It's just the way my hair looks. I promise.
Let me stick my fingers in it.
I would know that bark anywhere.
It's not the bark of hair.
That's one of our smuggle dogs, Peanut.
Peanut showed up at my doorstep in the middle of the night. I wasn't going to turn him away.
You stole Neepot. You stole Neepot from us.
Oh dear. Oh, this will not do. How many more dogs are you hiding in this large mansion?
That's it. It's just the two. It's just the puppy and the terrier.
Just a puppy, is it? Move aside, Melanie.
Wait a minute.
Danielle and Uki force open a door. Lights down. A shipyard. Lance and Rob are in the shipyard. Lights up.
I had to get away. I had to get away from that wretched house with your wretched wife and your wretched son.
Listen, please, Lance. I know it's all happening so fast with her back at home. It's not. I know that I've been
A liar is what you've been.
I have. I've been a liar, and I've been very
Lazy?
and I cannot. I'm sorry.
So first of all, I didn't know your wife was in prison. You told me she died. Second of all, I didn't know you had a son. And third, you roped me into this dog smuggling business that you know I would have been acceptable of.
I know. I have issues with honesty.
Well, that's very clear.
And for that, I deeply, I apologize.
I will accept your apology on one condition.
Yes.
You give me the full creative reins of the Doghouse project.
Oh. Well, the Doghouse project that was going to pull me out of my complacency. That's well.
I suppose we could collaborate, but I don't feel like I could trust your opinion on the cornices or the doors or the stair rails or the banisters, anything like that. And you know what this business would do for McCormick's, the hardware store.
How about this, lads? I will be your assistant.
My honest assistant.
Your honest assistant.
I need you to tell me everything you think, whenever you think it.
With complete honesty.
Perfect. Now, let's start shopping among this shipyard and lumber mart.
Wow. Yes.
The men start looking around the shipyard for something specific.
Well, first of all, we'll need a 2x4. A good one. You've got to start with one if
Yes.
you're going to build anything of use.
Of course.
Buckingham Palace started 1 2x4.
A ghost appears.
Oh, Dad!
Rob!
Dad, what? I'm here. This is my friend. Lance.
I'm not his friend.
You're gay, Rob.
What? How did you know, Dad?
I've been watching you this whole time.
Dad, what if I'm so. Do you love me?
I mean,
Do you still love me?
I don't not love you, but it's complicated. You're gay, Rob.
I know this, Father. I know.
If your mother was alive, or a spirit, she'd be very disappointed in you.
Dad, just let me introduce
Do
you.
I need to go pull her from the 7th ring of hell?
Dad, no, please. Just let me introduce you to Lance.
Lance?
Yes, this is Lance, and he would love to meet you.
Hello, sir. Afraid I didn't get your name. All I heard was.
They called me Richard 2x4.
Richard 2x4. It's lovely to meet you.
You gay, Lance?
Well, yes, I know that. And I'm happy that you know that.
I'm not happy.
But you're also dead, so there's not much we can do about either of those things.
That's fair. I came back to tell you there's a demon dog.
What?
There's a demon dog. You smuggled a demon dog long ago, and you thought it disappeared in that house, but it's still there.
What? How do we? Dad, no! Dad, wait! Dad!
No!
Dad!
Oh my god! It's your mother! Kill me!
Dad, don't go! Dad! Dad, wait! Dad!
I have to go! I have to go, Rob! Rob!
No,
Lance!
Dad.
Listen to me!
Dad.
Listen to me! You're both gay!
Dad, no! Dad!
The ghost disappears.
Dad, wait! Dad! I thought I had one more chance to get my dad to love me. And
Sorry, Rob. He's gone. Look, there! Where your father disappeared.
what?
Do you see what's sitting there in the dirt?
Oh!
In the midst where Richard 2x4 was, there sits a 2x4.
The perfect 2x4. From this 2x4, we will build the doghouse.
He wants to help. Maybe he does love me.
I'm not sure that's what I got from your father, but hope is something we should always hold on to.
You've such a both words.
Lights down. We open up back on Melanie's house. Ookie, Danielle, and Melanie sit at a standoff. Lights up.
Where'd you get the dogs, Melanie?
They just come to me, I swear.
We opened the closet door and it was dogs on dogs on dogs.
Dogs on dogs on dogs.
Even Ookie can't mess that one up. It's clear as dog.
I just really love dogs, okay? If I can't give my love to a human, at least I can give it to an animal.
Where did you get all the dogs?
I told you, they come to me.
A character drops a handcuff key down the drain.
Oh,
Shit.
Mummy, you dropped the handcuff key down the drain.
Well, sorry, Melanie. Guess you're coming with us now.
No!
As a prisoner, since you're attached to me.
I understand why you handcuffed yourself to me. To make sure that I don't run away with all the dogs. Because I want to run away with all the dogs.
Those were my dogs, Melanie. I was smuggling those dogs.
What else are you smuggling, Melanie? If that is your name.
I mean, I have plenty of books that I write. You won't buy one of my books?
Don't do it, Ookie. They're smut. Pure smut.
Maybe if you read a bit of it to me first.
You see, it was dark in the house, and the dog came up the stairs. It went ruff ruff, and I opened the door for it. It was with the dog that came a man who told me that I was beautiful. And then we kissed, and the dog got set on the floor, and it watched. The end.
It sounds like work written by my father. Those chickens.
It does, doesn't it?
Are you plagiarizing me, pup?
No, I swear! It just comes out of my imagination about the dogs.
I think we have real talent here, is what I think we have. I've underestimated you, Melanie. I thought you were a dog napper. But really, I think you're brilliant.
Oh my gosh!
That kissing imagery, it just worked its way into me art. I haven't felt like that in years.
I don't know, Mummy.
A character reveals they are a cyborg.
It's just that being a machine and all, I normally can't really feel things. You know, I can commit all those crimes without remorse and going to jail for my dog smuggling operation, but that broke through my cold metal heart.
Wait, I'm half a cyborg and half literary genius.
That's right, Dookie. We're grooming you for greatness, we are.
Oh my goodness. I should teach you to write. About dogs.
And I think the three of us can figure out who was it that set the dogs loose and made them come here.
Lights down. Off the Cuff Radio Play is brought to you by
Al Splits, divorce attorney.
Do you find yourself in a unhappy marriage?
I do.
Do you wish you could just end it all, but not like that?
I do.
Do you wish you took back your I do?
I have. Thanks to Al Splits. Al Splits Divorce Attorney is one of the leading divorce attorneys in this side of the Mason-Dixon line.
I'm Al Splits, and if you're unhappy, I can end it all for you, but not like that.
Al Splits got me my kids, my cat, and the yacht.
It's time to take your prenup and turn it into a pre-nope. We now return to Act 3 of Off the Cuff Radio Plays, A Dog on a Cold Cloth Canopy. We're in the burnt ruins of Danielle and Rob's house. Lance and Rob sit in the ashes. Lights up.
I can't believe we went to the shipyard and left your house on fire.
I know, but I can't stop thinking about what my dad said.
About being gay.
No. About the demon dog.
Oh, yes. I somehow forgot about that.
That's all. I mean, how could you forget about the demon? He said, beware of the demon dog.
Perhaps we should take this as a sign of a new beginning. The burning down of the old so that we can rebuild something new.
Together.
And I guess we'll have to deal with that demon dog as well.
Right. Yeah.
But, ashes are good for exorcisms and purging angry spirits.
Yes.
We do have an occult section at the hardware store.
Such a worldly man you are.
I'm a man before my time.
Yes.
Lance and Rob start kissing.
Oh.
Danielle, Uki, and Melanie enter.
Oh my god.
What are those noises you're making, Poppy?
I knew it. I knew it. When we were getting married and you looked very surprised at my breasts, I knew there was something wrong.
It's good that you now know, Danielle. It's better this way.
Rob, were you only interested in me because I was with Charles Dickens?
Yes.
Did you want him for yourself?
Yes, I did, yes.
Well, he's dead now, Rob.
And she's a robot.
What?
I knew I recognized the machine when I saw it.
I'm just stuck to the machine, that's all.
What?
You stay out of this, Melanie. Two sheds.
Mouse.
Look, do you need a lockpick? Because I do run a hardware store.
Thank you, Lance. You've got in your little pocket there.
It will cost you.
How much?
I haven't decided. I was going to let Rob make the bargain. As a wedding present.
Oh! A wedding present, is it? Are you getting married then?
Well, we haven't talked about it, but eventually.
A character dies.
What's happening, Lance?
The ashes of the house! No! And the fumes from your wife! No! Getting
Lance.
Lance, no!
Lance dies.
No. Lance.
It was you were gonna bring me out of my complacency.
All right, chin up now,
Don't
Rob.
cry. Don't cry. It's so ugly.
That's right, my half-cyborg Uki's son. Do tears disgust you as well?
Yes.
Weakness.
Yes.
Mortal weakness. That's right, Rob. You had to see him die in order to be part of our dog smuggling business again. I'm not letting you go, you know too much.
Wait, I should have known this the whole time. Why couldn't I have seen it before? You, Mummy, you were behind all of this. You set the house ablaze.
Of course not, Uki. Why ever would you think such a thing as that?
You wanted Lance out of the dog smuggling business. You wanted the insurance money all for yourself.
Well, that is a very well thought out motive, isn't it? But of course not. How could I do that to my family?
But Lance, he's dead, and it must have been you.
I just
Well,
said
yeah.
that.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That explains where all the dogs have been coming from, because I told you they were coming to me. So they just come to my doorstep every night because she's not feeding them.
Dogs need food.
Absolutely, they're living creatures.
I
That's
thought they were
weird.
like people who didn't need food, like you and me,
Right.
Mummy.
Of course, Ookie.
Because you're monsters, you're monsters.
I'm not a monster cyborg.
A character compares the current situation to their traumatic childhood.
Cyborg I may be, but when I was a little robot, fresh off the assembly line, I knew I was destined for greatness.
How?
Well, back in the junkyard, they would beat us, and they would shame us for our robotness, and I knew that I would run the best dog smuggling ring, because I came from nothing, and I won't go back, you hear me?
And that's why you brought me here. You didn't want me to leave, to live the awful Liborg life that you did.
That's right, Ookie. And you know they beat you more because of your mouth things.
Yes, they would have made fun of me. Made fun. They would have made fun of
That's
me.
right, Ookie. This is Victorian times. Things are not very nice towards the disabled and whatnot. Personally, I would prefer if they were, but
I wish I were not disabled.
it's alright, Ookie. You're wonderful just the way you are. And you are too, Melanie. Don't turn me in. Don't take me back to the slammer. You don't know what it's like in there. You have the power.
I might have an idea of what it's like in there. It's lonely, isn't it?
It is.
It's lonely out here too. That's why I was so happy about the dogs coming to my door every night.
You know what? We could use a woman like you in our business. So smart, so kind, so beautiful.
You have any more hats for hiding dogs?
Wait.
Absolutely.
You're gonna invite Melanie into the business
Oh,
after?
piss off, Rob!
You were gonna leave her for another man anyway.
A character reveals they're from the future.
You see, I came back here because I'm actually from the future. And I'm not a mouse at all. I'm actually from the future police. But I knew that the dogs had gone missing because of something that had happened in the past. So, of course, I came back to the Victorian era when there was a dog snatching operation, and I had to be the cause of its stop. And that's why I'm here.
So you won't be joining our dog smuggling operation with the big hats?
Absolutely not. I am going to stop your dog smuggling operation with my hats.
You knew about this all along, did you?
Absolutely.
And what took you so long? We trusted you, Melanie.
You let my metal heart fall in love with you and everything.
You treated us.
I'm from the future. I don't know what you're talking about.
You treated us.
Betrayed you.
You treated, Mummy.
You mean betrayed? Oh, betrayed.
That's
Oh,
what
I
I said,
betrayed you.
treated.
Take her away.
Come on, Danielle. You're coming back with me to the future to see what a dogless world is like.
Uki, you and I, we've got to sweep up the ashes.
But I don't like the past. I want to go to the future with Mummy.
A character has a vision.
I know what the future holds for me, Rob. And I must say, it's bother-reek. Bother-reek indeed. It's bother-reek.
It's what?
It's bother-reek.
Rather bleak.
Oh.
I can't go. I simply can't do it. No.
Rob, you can't keep him. He's got to come with his mum, who'll teach him how to be a proper cyborg if I'm not there.
You can't do it, Rob. You can't do it alone.
You'll have to come with us if you won't let Ookie go
To the future?
to the future.
To the future.
What year is this, by the way?
We're
Yeah,
in the
what-
Victorian area and we're going to 3030.
30.
3030.
30.
30.
The spirit of Lance appears.
Lance! Lance! I have to go, Lance!
Sweep up the ashes.
So before I go, I have to sweep the ashes?
Sweep up my ashes.
Sweep up your ashes.
I've been to the other side. I've seen your father, your mother, Charles Dickens,
Yes?
and a demon dog.
A demon beyond? In the beyond?
They're all coming to this current time to send destruction from hell. You must go to the future. Leave.
Leave? Lads!
A character pulls out a chocolate cake and eats it whole.
Oh my god.
Uki begins eating the chocolate cake whole.
Oh, it sounds like he's choking.
Robots can't eat chocolate.
I know I'm not supposed to eat, but Mummy, look at the chocolate. It's so good.
Okay, there was a reason you can't eat chocolate.
What can't I
It's
eat?
stuck in the gears, okay.
Got in the stairs.
Stuck in the stairs. Can anyone save him? Rob, you're the only one who can.
Me?
You
I'll
got to unstick the gears.
I'll
Please shake the goblet out of my stairs.
with the love of Lance in my heart, I will take my hand and pull apart the chocolate.
Rob begins digging inside of Uki. Lance's arms appear behind him, almost like a ghost cinematic film, and begins unsticking the chocolate cake.
I feel Lance working through me.
I will guide your hands.
What is this? Wuthering Heights?
Feels incredible. Feels like I'm complete.
Ganache, sprinkles, chocolate cake, frosting.
I feel like a dog on a gold cloth canopy.
Character finds an ancient artifact nearby.
What? Whoa. Wait. I see a lock here that we must open before we can go.
Why?
Sticking out of the ground?
Sticking out of the ground before we can go. First we must unlock it and that will unleash the secret.
What?
Danielle begins picking at the lock.
Wait, it's opened. All right, in this little box. What is? It's a little stuffed dog with glowing red eyes.
My dad, he told me that to beware of the demon dog.
The demon dog.
The demon dog.
The demon dog?
The demon dog!
The Doman Egg?
Yeah. Whatever he said.
The ghost of Richard 2x4 appears with Lance. Rob!
Dad, Lance,
Rob!
what do we bring the demon dog into the future?
Now you gotta kill it.
Kill it
The spirit of the dog is within the puppet.
in the puppet.
In the puppet.
The puppet's the thing in the box.
You must kill it.
Before we can go.
Rob, give it a good stamp.
Kill the puppy.
All right, I'll
He's stealing the cog. He's stealing the cog.
Do it. Do it.
so much blood on my hands.
The demon dog is dead.
You know, I thought it was a stuffed animal, but it turns out it was real, wasn't it?
It was real.
It's a lot of blood.
Yeah, hear it coughing. That's nasty.
Rob, you're doing it right.
There's something coming out of me. It's my complacency. I'm real. I feel. I'm.
Rob,
Yes, Dad.
you're gay, but I do love you. Rob begins crying profusely.
Please stop.
It's really uncomfortable.
It's a beautiful moment.
Lance, but like I could share it with you and your couple body.
Cry your tears into the ashes and keep
Tell
them
him
with you.
What say we all go to the future cadaver?
We're doing it right now. Let's go.
Let's go.
Danielle opens a portal with Melanie into the future. They step into the glowing void and disappear. Lights down. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for Off the Cuff Radio Play's production of A Dog on a Cold Cloth Canopy. We hope you enjoyed tonight's performance and encourage you to submit your ideas for next month's show. Submission links can be found on our Instagram and Facebook page. Search for Off the Cuff Chicago or our handle at OT Chicago. You can also support us by donating to our Patreon page at patreon.com/OTC. And if you don't want to donate to us, you can also help us out by going on to iTunes and rating us 5 stars. That will always help us, and we're much appreciated. Thank you for everyone who was involved tonight. Do you guys have anything you want to plug that you're working on right now?
Come see Odessa at the Right Brain Project. Industry discounts every night. We're at the Otherworld Theater Space on Clark Street. It's a little spooky and a little funny and a whole lot weird.
Come see Hellcab by the Agency Theater Collective at the Raven Theater, opening November 30th.
This Friday at Berlin is Geek House Mario Party, a big cosplay event celebrating all things Mario, and I'll be performing at that.
So thank you guys for listening, and check back next month for our next episode. Good night.